season, a lot of transition with the Bulldog football program. Tim Bruder coming in. Can you just kind of describe going into this season, how are you going to ride the troops, the buy-in for a new coaching staff after, definitely with a new style of offense, just a new people here in the Valley?
Yeah, we knew going in it was going to be hard. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be tough. Being with Coach Hill so many years, learning his system, and then now, bam, that's done. You got to learn something totally new. So erase everything you learned for the past 3 years. It was tough, but Coach Ruder came in, and him and his staff, Coach Schramm, Coach Toth, they did a great job of teaching us. For us to only have a spring and a training camp to learn the systems and go into the season and do what we did says a lot about them and a lot about their coaching and a lot about how they teach. They did a great job of getting us ready, and we knew it was going to be hard work to win that championship also. But we knew if we just trusted in what our coaches told us, we could get there.
And for you as a quarterback, were you excited knowing that you're going to go into this season running the spread offense as opposed to more of that pro style that Coach Hill used to run?
Oh yeah. Of course, any quarterback wants to throw the ball a lot. It's just in our blood. The thing I liked that Coach Schramm did in the pro style, they let me, check any plays at the line. I had full control, kind of like Peyton Manning at the line of scrimmage in Coach Hill's offense my sophomore year. It took a little bit for Coach Schramm to understand that I knew, kind of what I was doing. And then in training camp said, do what you got to do inside the framework, of course, always. But, just do you, play your game. And for him to give me that kind of freedom, it kind of loosened up, our relationship as well. Because instead of me changing something and him yelling at me, it was me changing something, us doing it, and all right, let's keep doing it. And for him to be able to do that and accept that about me, that's really what helped me and made me go.
I see you smiling while you're talking about it. It looks like you've had just a bunch of fun this whole season. Talk about the whole season from training camp, from spring ball. How much fun has this been? Thinking back to the beginning of the season till just last weekend when you were holding up the trophy.
Yeah, training camp, man, that was tough. Training camp's always hard. It's always hard on the body. And going into it, learning a new system, so you're frustrated some days when it's not a good day. But that happens, and it's a part of it's a part of football, and that's why I love football, man. It's definitely a character builder. Going to that first game, I didn't know what to expect at all. I didn't know how I was going to play. I always have confidence in myself, but it's a brand new system. It's like starting over again. And once we started getting in a role and we started getting a feel for it, that first game looked nothing like we did in training camp because we're like, oh, we've done this before, and now it's just new plays. So once we started getting going and started feeling it, you could see, then we go to Oregon. We start out slow in the first half, bam, second half, we start getting a feel for it, and we dominated that game. They couldn't play with us in the second half. And, going down the line, towards the end of the season, we hit November, we were rolling. I didn't think anybody in the nation could stop us. And we kind of proved that early in the year playing Oregon. So we knew we were feeling it a little bit towards the end of the year. It was just tons of fun. It's a lot better than losing, I can tell you that. Last season was depressing, man. It was hard on me. But this season, all the way leading up to that final game, I knew, I had a bye week and then a full week to get ready for Air Force. I knew that, no one's taking this ring from me. So I knew I had a lot of time to prepare, and we finally did it.
Nice. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, and especially with how was the team able to handle all that quick success? So you say you were rolling.
Yeah.
How did you guys not get ahead of yourself?
Honestly, it's my job, as a leader to keep us humble. It's easy to start getting your head caught up and, oh, we're getting this, Philip's getting this award, Robbie's getting this award, they're throwing stuff at me. Like, it's easy to get caught up in that. But I thought Coach Ruder also did a great job of keeping us grounded. And, every week we went into a game where maybe we were, 14 to 20 point, supposed to win the game. He would tell us, guys, we've never beat this team before. And so that gave us a little spark in our head that, what, we can see it on film that we're way better than this team, but they could easily come out and beat us, and we haven't earned it yet. We haven't earned anything. And so I thought Coach Ruder did a great job of that, and my job during practice was just, coaches were hard on us, so my job was to keep everybody positive and encourage that, hey, it's not always going to be perfect, but let's just keep working because our goal's still out there.
Yeah, and excuse me, talking about goals, you feel that looking back throughout the season that you guys have hit all your goals or surpassed them, or it really exceeded everything you guys set out to do?
Yes. The number one goal Coach Druder had for us was win the conference. That's first and foremost. We did that. Our second goal is to win every game at home, and we did that. And those are our two big team goals. And if you can do that, it's going to be a pretty good year at the end of the year. Makes Christmas a lot better. So we hit all of our goals, especially offensively and defensively. If we didn't hit them, we're pretty darn close, and we still have a game to go. So, we're very happy with where we're at.
And not trying to look too far in ahead, because I know you have the bowl game coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But what can we expect for next season, 2013? Come back, you have a great cast of receivers, you'll have this system 1 year under your belt, you'll have a great rapport with your coaching staff. What can we be looking forward to?
Hopefully more of the same. That's what I hope. It's really, we got to work hard during the off season. That's where it starts. It doesn't matter what we did this year. It doesn't matter who's coming back. If you don't work hard in the off season, you're not going to win anything. So we definitely got to work hard in the off season. But next season, man, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be really exciting. I have very high goals for our team and for myself. There's no reason we shouldn't go out if we work hard enough. And I say this in the most non-arrogant way. We should win every game. There's no doubt in my mind. We have the talent to do it. We got on a good roll this season, showing we've won 9 games, possibly 10 this bowl game. So there's no reason when Rutgers comes walking down that ramp, we shouldn't give it to them. So we're really excited about that. And for myself, if I don't work hard enough, there's something wrong with me. Then I'm not myself. So I'm going to work my tail off in the off season. And my individual goal, I want to win the Heisman Trophy. That's never been done in this school's history. I think Robert Griffin did a great job at Baylor, setting that path to where a small school guy could win it. And I thank him for that, because it's starting to open eyes. And now, this season, maybe a Texas A&M guy might win it. So it's awesome. So hopefully next year, that's my goal, is to win a BCS game, go undefeated, and win the Heisman Trophy for this school, because it's never been done.